Hey yo, content tales. Hello. How you guys been? Hi, Draven. How are you? Is that for basically liking my 6-star stream? I hope you like it. I like the some of dark stuff. You know how I am. I'm starting now. Ah, it's so slow. It's like Marvel Rivals all over again. Okay, it's showing. Nice. Okay, if I remember correctly, we were left off. Basically, we found another participant, aka another enemy. Hello, Draven. Hi, Gordon. Hello. Don't say it. Oh. Hello, Gordon. Hello. How are you? Oh.
こんにちは。こんにちは。
Thank you for your raid. Hello. My name is Misjudged. I play anime games, PvP, horror games. So yes. Psycho, thank you. Guys, please go follow Psycho, please. Very cool. You know, he played cool games. Look at the emote. Look at his profile. Like, why not? So anyhow, please go give it a follow. Psycho, what game were you playing? Pudgy has everyone. Double house with Miss Bunny. Ah, Pudgy! Huggies for Pudgy! Hi, Psycho. Did you enjoy your game? Hi, Bonnie. Hey, yo. Okay, if I remember correctly, the last time that we left off basically is we met another participant, aka an enemy. It's a little girl. I still, even to this day, I don't trust that little girl. I hope I'm wrong, but still, you know. It's just everything's too convenient for me. I don't know. I just don't trust her. Like, you know, participant. Oh. Why are you showing your butt cheeks on stream? Why? To that little girl. Oh. I wish, but my main character is a dumbass, and she let her in her own house. She might as well know the name, but that as well, Mahiru said the name of the main character as well in front of the little girl. So I hope the main character mentions Mahiru's name for that. But anyway, that's my opinion. So yeah, participants are basically players who try to eliminate each other by gaining some free cards. In order to get those 3 cards, you need to find out their names, how they died, the other one. Oh, their regret, yeah. So, yeah, she already told us the whole information to gain trust, but still, I don't trust. So, let's go where we left off. Okay. We left off with this bitch. Okay, Miharu is basically the girl who's in love with us. So clingy, she's so annoying, she get in your business, I don't like her. And she is a participant as well, so anyway. I didn't think we spent that much time there.
Sonya,
It was great, yeah, it was great because you were eating all the time. That's the little girl I was talking about. By the time we finished touring Akibara, I'm beat. I usually only ever get off there to make a quiz transfer, so I honestly had no idea what it'd be like. I noticed tons of anime in electronic stores while we walk around. Sonya kept stopping in front of and going in stores that caught her interest. So it's safe to say that she's pretty much dragged us whatever she wanted, and you guys let it happen, baby. I don't know why giving so much control for a little girl. I still don't understand it. The main character is stupid.
お姉様、せっかく日本にいるのに
She's so annoying.
素晴らしいアニメ文化を知らなすぎであります。
Your knowledge of Japan wonderful anime is lacking, sister. What a waste. Because she's not into those things, you brat. That's crazy. No, yeah. The main character, I swear, the main character is stupid. Like, Sonya can be pretending all the time, trying to plan a murder at this point.
子供の頃にはそれなりに見てたんだけど、ずいぶんたくさんあるよね。
She's real, no? Yeah, she is.
アニメじゃなくて漫画だったらもう少し分かったんだけど、それでもソーニャたちほどではないかな。
I used to watch a fair bit when I was younger, but I didn't realize just how much there is. If it were a manga, I know a bit more, but not as much as you two.
ミハルを見習ってください。
You should learn from Miharu. I'm not gonna learn nothing from that girl. She's so annoying. She's clingy, and she's not my type. She's in love with me. I'm gonna stay quiet. I was about to say something inappropriate.
積極的に勉強するようにしているからね。愛嬌を振りまくにも話を合わせる必要がある。
Nice. I don't know what to tell you, but you always throw a burger every time. You don't even say nothing. You just throw a burger. That's the first. Second, you throw the burger to Draven's buns. It's not in my head at this point. So, yeah. Thank you, Draven, for blocking the burger. Budgie is the murder bears again. Basically. Draven, who are you shooting? I make sure to keep up to date thanks to my job. It's easier to please the customers when you can talk about these things with them. I mean, yeah. Zero, why are you screaming at? What? Why are you screaming? My butt. Sorry, Draven. They throw a burger in your buns. I'm sorry. Bro, why are you yelling? Oh my god. Oh my god. Calm down. When I think about it, I barely watched any anime at all recently. We got shame. So you're screaming just to say hi? I'm ignoring that. I kept myself busy by helping out with the store, and my time's tied up even more now that I'm in charge of it. That's no
さっ
excuse.
きも言っていたけれど、凛花は少女漫画を読んでいたよね。
You read a fair amount of shoujo manga, don't you?
そうだね。真央からよく借りてたし。
Yeah, I borrow a decent amount from Mao.
お姉様は怖く見えますが、乙女チックなのでありますね。
So annoying. You may look scary, but deep down you still like girly things. Whatever, Sonya.
そこがいいのだけれどね。
One of the best things about her, Miharu, stop fangirling about me, okay? You look desperate.
いや、怖く見えるってとこを否定してほしいんだけど。
Hey, shouldn't you be denying that I look scary? As we make our way back to the subway entrance, Miharu follows alongside us, which is odd of her, considering she should gone in the opposite direction at Akibara to get home. When I decide to ask her why she's tagging along, she answered with a smile.
僕も君の家に泊まるからさ。
What did she say? It's simple. I'll be staying over at your place tonight as well. No! No! You be sleeping away from me. I don't want you in my bed. You're gonna sleep in the sofa. You're gonna sleep with Sonya. That's at first. I'm not dealing with you. You're not gonna be near me. I can't. This is so much stress. This is so much stress. I cannot believe this.
君とソフィアを二人きりにするのはまだ危険だと思っているからね。
Leaving you and Sophia, whatever, alone is still a bit too dangerous after all. Yeah, that's just an excuse. My bad.
え？だって明日平日だよ。
Tomorrow's a weekend, you know.
構わないよ。明日の早朝に一度戻って準備をすればいい。僕はソフィアが凛花の寝首をかかないか見届けられればいいからね。
I can make my way back home early in the morning. That is, after I make sure Sophia doesn't take you out while you're sleeping. How can she take me out? The little girl, all she can do is just take information, like my name and all that stuff. That's all she can do. Which is stupid at the same time, but anyway.
ちょっとそんな言い方。
Hey, no, hey now, no need to say it like that.
コク？お姉様、かゆいですか？
Oh my god, I cannot do this. Take her out. Do we need to go somewhere else? Sonya, shut up.
さすがの君もその言葉は知らないか。まあいい。言ったろ？僕は君のことをまだ信用していない。
Maybe you're a bit too young to understand the meaning behind it, but as I said before, I still don't trust you.
しょぼんってあります。
Ugh. She looks sad at first, but then flips right back to her bright expression.
でもそのおかげでいっぱい楽しいところに行けたであります。
I did get to visit a lot of fun places thanks to that.
明日も観光するのだろう？僕もついていく。明日も泊まらせてもらう。心配しなくても観光している間は純粋に楽しめるように努力するよ。いいね。
You're taking her somewhere else tomorrow, right? In that case, I'll join naturally. I'll be staying overnight again, too. But don't worry, I'll do what I can to not sour the experience for her, alright? Little girl staying in my house, and then we had this woman fangirls, and basically, she's so... I don't know what. So annoying. Both of them annoying.
私はいいけど、美晴の家の人大丈夫なの？
にゃ。
Thank you! How are you, Shade? I'm fine with it, but what about your mom? She hesitated before nodding her head and telling me it'll be fine. That sorted out, we discussed where to go tomorrow as we make our way back. Miharu never appeared, only hostile towards Sonya today. Hell, things were a bit awkward. Just woke up. Oh, well, good morning, Shade. Good morning.
ミハルのハンバーグとっても美味しかったってあります。
That Salisbury steak was delicious, Miharu. Sonya feels the need to praise Miharu for her cooking after we head up to my room after dinner. Miharu was the one to propose making it on our way home, in all honesty.
とっても美味しかった。話には聞いてたけど、予想以上に料理上手って感じだったな。ごちそうさま。
It really was. I heard you were a good cook, but that was somehow even better than expected.
大したことはないさ。毎日料理をしているとそれなりにうまくなるものさ。
It's hard not to improve when you cook on a daily basis.
リンカは僕の手料理を食べたことがなかっただろう。いい機会だと思ってね。明日は君の手料理を食べたいな。
And it was a good opportunity to let you taste my cooking for the first time. Now I can look forward to trying yours. At least you good steak, but still you took clingy for me. I cannot deal with it.
けど、あんまり期待しないでね。
Sure, but don't set your expectation too high. It's funny, but I cook every day too. Granted, most of the time I buy a number of small meals and mix them together. I usually stick to simple things, so that's probably why I never seem to get any better. As for the food on the Lion House menu, I can only make that thanks to my granny's recipes. Next, we take our respective turns in the bath and then spend the night watching TV and chatting away. Well, I will watch a little more, but I gotta work early and tomorrow. But I have a good stream, bunny. Thank you, Psycho. And yes, go rest. Self-care is important. I hope tomorrow you have a good shift. Take care, Psycho. Yeah, take care, Psycho. Bye-bye, Psycho. What time is it? If I find her in my bed, I'm gonna start screaming. I cannot deal with the stress. I can tell it's not morning yet, but for some reason, I've woken up. Something isn't right. And I realize what it is immediately. Neither Miharu nor Sonya are anywhere in sight. I figure something's up, and then I hear voices coming from downstairs. Let's spy on them. Hearing the words, I can make my way to the stairs. I wish Sonya, like this girl, Rinka, will have my ears. Because if I could hear my ears, like, far away, like, I have sensible ear. I stopped halfway down through. No, I'm sorry. Not sure what they're talking about, but Miharu sounds rather serious. She obviously doesn't want me hearing or knowing that what they're talking about if she got downstairs with her. I realize that listening in other people's conversation isn't admirable, and yet I can bring myself to go back to my room. Hey, bitch! Yeah, it's true, but once again, both of them are participants from this stupid game. Therefore, they're enemy. So, if they're planning my murder, or anything suspicious, I'm allowed to hear it. This is my house. Anyway.
分かっているね。
On you.
はい。
Yes. Hear them clearly once Miharu seems to change the subject.
やはりおかしいね。
The thought, something isn't quite right.
何がでありますか？
How so?
リンカが君の前で僕の名前を呼ぶ前から君は僕の名前を呼んでいた。知っていた。
Call me by my name before Rinka ever said it in front of you. That means you already knew it. Yeah, that's what.
結論から聞くよ。君は僕の使命のカードを持っているね。
I asked this already knowing the answer, but you have my name card, don't you?
すみません。
I'm sorry.
どうして謝る？
Why are you apologizing?
あなたのカードを持っていたのに黙っていたからであります。
That's why I don't trust this brat. Because I never told you about having it.
調子が狂うな。
You're really throwing me for a loop. Miharu sighs and massages her brows with her fingers.
分かった。もういい。だがこれだけは覚えていてほしい。僕は三島美春さ。
Fine, whatever. Just remember this. My name is Mishima Miharu.
はい、美晴は美晴でありますね。
Yes, I won't deny that.
面白いな、君は。
You're an interested kid, you know that? Miharu name card. I know her full name, and yet somehow I don't have it. That can only mean that her real name is something other than that what I asked. Yeah, she has a different name. That's why we don't trust her, because this bitch also she's hiding secrets too. Well, it's not too surprising when you consider her circumstances at home. Also why I never asked her about it.
聞いているね、リンカ。
I know you're up there, Rinka, whatever, but it's just my house. What are you talking about? Let's hear it. What's this conversation about? I don't care. I don't care. Like, nothing can in this house. No, there's no secrets. And if you hiding secrets, get out. Like, easy.
お姉様、
Sister, I cover my mouth by reflexes when Miharu calls my name, despite knowing that it will make a slapping sound.
僕が君の息遣いに気づかないはずないだろ。
You honestly think that I, of all people, wouldn't notice the sound of your breath? That's so... I don't like this bitch. Like, do you not think, like, I cannot know how you breathe? I know the type of breathing you... That's how I take it. And, you know what? It worked for me. Both of y'all, get out of my house. Don't trust you, Brad. Don't, and you so creepy, Miharu. Get out. Get out of my house. Sorry.
僕は今日謝られてばかりだね。まあいい。どこから話を聞いていたかは知らないけれど、忘れてくれ。
No shortage of apologies for me today, huh? I'm not sure how much you heard, but either way, do me a favor and forget about it. No, fuck you. Get out, both of you, get out of my house. Done.
ソフィアも深夜に起こして悪かったね。上へ戻ろう。眠れるだけ眠っておいた方がいい。
Sick of both of you. Sophia, sorry for waking you up in the middle of the night. You need as much sleep as you can get, so let's go back upstairs.
うん、そうだね。
Yeah, okay. Want to discuss things with Miharu now that the cat's out of the bag, but we decided it's best to go back to my room after watching Sonya let out a big yawn. Basically, I don't get to find out anything regarding Miharu's name card. Who ends up flying by somehow. Once classes are over, the three of us meet up at the gate. Couldn't have Sonya infiltrate the school again, so we got her to wander around the university campus instead. Not only is it open to everyone, but there's a library there as well. I'm sure she surprised a few students there, but oh well. However, once we meet up, I realized getting her to do that was a mistake.
大学楽しそうなところでありました。
The university here seems like fun.
そうにゃ。
Her words pierced my heart. She never had the opportunity to attend university. Regardless of a divine selection outcome, even if she were to win somehow, it wouldn't cure her condition. Whether or not she really will die soon after is unknown, but at the very least, she convinced herself that it's a certain.
リンカが気にすることではないよ。だろ、ソフィア。
So beat yourself up, Rinka, right?
はい、ソーニャの知らないこと知るのはとても楽しいです。
Right, I'm happy that I got to see something new.
さあ、では行こうか。 今日は本格的に観光するのだろ。
Okay, we should get going. There's a lot for us to see today.
東京の街並み楽しみでありますよ。
I can't wait to see anything and everything. Seems fine between the two of them. I guess they put whatever happened last night behind them. Like Miharu said, we got plenty to see today. We make our way towards the station. Hard to sum up all the places we visited. First was Tokyo Sky Tree. After that, Soji Temple. Made sure to avoid the busy area, but we still got a good look at Namrimon. I don't know. Saw roping hills from a distance as well, but before that, we paid a visit to Shimbojo since it served as the setting for an old anime. Walking from place to place would have been a bit much, so we used a taxi instead. Soya's parents must be rich since she paid for everything with her credit cards, just like she did at the middle cafe. That helped a lot, especially because we also went to Oidaba after getting on a Ferris wheel and seeing the television building. We had to turn right around to reach our final stop. The last stop is Soji Temple. Said to be a time-honored temple with ties to the Tokugawa family from the Edo period. That and something about Pure Land Buddhism. Based on what we're seeing here, a lot of fans and artists use the open area for concerts. Area name and those of its surrounding stations are based on the name of a huge gate at the entrance to the temple. It goes without saying just how impressive it all is. Yeah. Only 30 or so minutes from the station, and yet I had no idea it's like...
もうくたくた。
I'm exhausted.
Rinka も僕も立ち仕事をしているはずだけれど、さすがにハードな工程だったね。
I figured we'd be fine since we are on feet most of the time when we were working, but this really has been tasting. Meanwhile, Sonya walks ahead of us as we complain about our aching feet.
すごいであります。
Ugh. She blurts out an exclamation of wonder as she points at Tokyo Tower, visible off in the distance. You can see it clearly past the temple. It's a huge red frame. It's decorated with all sorts of coloring lining. Obviously, I've seen it before, but seeing this close and at night is a completely different experience.
綺麗だ。
So pretty.
は
Yeah.
東京素晴らしいってあります。
Tokyo is such a nice place. All three of us are entranced by the sight of Tokyo Tower glimmering in the night for a good while. Brings back memories of the parade and light show I saw together with Miharu at the theme park. Divine installation wasn't even on my mind back then. Never would have imagined that I wound up in a situation like this. I wonder if Sonya reflecting on her life right now. There's a hint of sorrow on her face as she looks up at Tokyo Tower.
こうして綺麗なものを見ることができて、ソーニャはとっても幸せです。
I'm happy that I had the opportunity to see something this lovely.
幸せすぎて寂しいであります。
I'm so happy that it's making me feel worried. Her eyes water and reflect the light coming from the tower. She raises her gaze higher into the night sky, but it does little to keep the tears from running down her cheeks.
きっとこの瞬間がソーニャにとって一番幸せなのであります。
This has to be the happiest moment of my life.
最初で最後の
My first time experiencing the world. Okay, I feel a bit bad. If it's true, I feel a little bit bad.
ソーニャの見た、ソーニャが感じた広い世界。
And it's also the last. The floodgates damming her tears have broken. I understand that feeling all too well. She can't keep up the facade any longer. Her bright smile has been snuffed out by this outburst.
もうおしまいなのであります。
It's all over.
これで今日で
Today is my last. I'm not attending this. No. How are you? How you been, Kenny? I feel my own eyes start to water, but I do everything in my power to hold it in. I move to hug her, but Miharu notices and shakes her head at me.
感情移入しすぎてはいけないよ。
Don't let yourself get too attached. Whatever, Miharu. I'm glad you're doing good, Cinnamon Roll. Kenny. She says this quietly enough so that only I hear her. I can stop myself though. If crying together with her isn't an option, then I want her to know I'm here for her, at the very least. No doubt she crumbled in front of reality otherwise.
ソーニャ。
お姉様、パパ、ママ。ソーニャは辛いであります。今ならわかるであります。
I tell myself that I explain my situation, but it's not true.
世界には
Bro, Jenny, what the hell?
こんなに美しいものがあるのに。
Gosh, she's so loud. Yeah, she is loud. Now I know that the world is full of beautiful things like this.
もうお別れしないといけないなんて。
But my time here is running out. God, my ears! Time slows to crawl while Sonya lets all her emotions out. The light from the tower reflects on her tears, causing them to shine like a precious jewels.
君は
Miharu starts to say something but stops herself. Once Sonya finally settles down, we make our way back to Lion House. p.m. by the time we get back. Going out to buy stuff for dinner, not to mention making it, will take even longer, so we end up ordering some pizza. Needless to say, the three of us wolf down immediately.
美味しいであります。日本の食事は最高なのであります。
Delicious! Japan food truly is the best. Shut up. Sonya, shut up.
いや、宅配ピザこそロシアにもあるでしょう。
Come on, I know for the fact that you can get pizza delivered in Russia as well.
ソーニャは食べられるものが少なかったでありますよ。何も気にせず自由に食事できることはとても幸せであります。
I always had to watch what I ate before this. That's why I'm happy I can eat whatever I want now. Her tone may be cherry, but there's a certain weight hidden behind her every word. How to manage to keep things from becoming awkward though?
凛花の手料理を食べられないのは残念だ。
I'm a bit upset you didn't cook, to be honest.
まあ、もう時間的にね。宅配ピザって子供の頃以来かも。
You have to be mindful of the time. Besides, I don't think I had pizza delivered since I was a kid. That's the same. Big forehead, Sonya, Kenny. That's true. She does have a big forehead. That's fucking Italian food. That's true. Like pizza is Italian food. Like Japan's food. I'm like, yeah, pizza you can get it anywhere. Fine, but unless if they make it different on Japan, you know. But anyway, take a board head Sonya. Oh my god, I see Kenny doesn't like Sonya. I'm just suspicious of her. That's all. if all she's saying is the truth, then yeah, I will apologize. You know, but at the same time, we're in the game. We need to, everybody's enemy at this point. So we need to be careful. My opinion. But anyway.
おばあ様と二人暮らしだと特に頼む機会は少ないかもしれないね。
Well, I can imagine you have much opportunity to do so while living with your grandmother.
うん、あんまりデリバリーするって習慣もないみたい。お蕎麦くらいかな。ピザ自体は店でも作ってたから好きだと思うんだけど。
Yeah, she was never big on getting stuff delivered in the first place, except some soba now and then. She's not against pizza itself, considering she make it here every so often.
そもそもおばあちゃん好き嫌いないからね。健康の秘訣っていうのがおばあちゃんの口癖だったから。
How are you, Gremlin? In fact, she eat pretty much anything, to the point where she always go on about how not being fussy about the food is the secret behind her being so healthy. Really is healthy for her age. Right. Do she really enjoys bragging about still having all her teeth intact?
I love you. Bye.
リンカの好き嫌いがないのもおばあ様の影響なんだね。
Thank you. I'm gonna call you I don't know if I've been saying it correctly. Rumjeri. Thank you, Rumjeri. Rumjeri. I hope I've been saying it right. If not, then I'm gonna call you Jerry. That's fine. I see you take after her in that regard.
それは間違いないかも。
Yeah, must.
お姉様のおばあ様でありますか。
Your grandmother must. Sonya,
素敵
shut
な
up.
人でありますね。
Your grandmother must be a wonderful person.
よくわかっているね。リンカを育てたのだから当たり前さ。
She's the one who raised Rinka, so you're right about that. So said Miharu, who I'm pretty sure hasn't actually met my grand. There's plenty to talk about while we eat our dinner. The topics often revolve around Sonya's family. Her grandmother, in particular, sounds like a nice person. She's apparently good at sewing. But she's the one who made pasair, I don't know, for Sonya.
ソーニャ、家で友達がいなかったですから。本を読むときもアニメを見ているときも一人ぼっちにならないようにパサジールをプレゼントしてくれたであります。
I never had any friends, so my grandmother gifted pasari to me, so I wouldn't be lonely while reading books and watching anime.
今日はパサジールも
You can call me Eric.
広い世
Okay,
界を
Eric.
見ること
I'll
が
call
で
you
きて
Eric.
きっと喜んでいたであります。
It had the chance to see the world along with me today, so I'm sure it's as happy as I am. A heavy yawn erupts from Sonya after that, almost as if to lighten the mood.
お腹いっぱいになったら眠くなってしまいました。
Now that I've eaten, I'm starting to feel sleepy.
今日はたくさん歩いたからね。ゆっくり休みな。
You did a lot of walking today, so get some rest, okay?
はい、おやすみなさいであります。
Okay, good night. Saying that, she makes her way upstairs. Miharu and I are now alone together downstairs. Miharu ends up being the one who strikes up a conversation while we tidy everything up.
ソフィアに尾行らしき影もなかった。11番は相当な自信家で酔狂な人のようだ。
Sorry guys, give me a moment. I didn't notice anyone following us, so number 11 certainly seems to be confident with. I could tell Miharu was on edge the entire day, mainly because I was the same way when I first met Sonya. Not far-fetched to assume that one person would an eye on her parents, and the other would watch Sonya since participants are working together. this case, numero 3, Federico Carminati will probably watch her parents, while numero 11 will be in charge of Sonya because she's the one holding cards.
ソーニャのカードを3枚持っているから自信があるっていうのは納得できる。でもどうして推挙って思うの？
I understand why she feels confident when she got all 3 of Sonya's cards, but what makes you call her whimsical?
僕の予想では11番はただソフィアに楽しんでほしかっただけだと思うんだ。
From what I gather, she really wanted Sonya to enjoy her final few days here.
いいかい？両親と協力して情報を調べることを徹底するなら最終日だって一緒にいさせてはいけない。これは当たり前だね。
She really wanted to make sure that Sonya wouldn't work with her parents, dig up info on them, and she prevent them from meeting up even on the final day. That should go without saying.
でも最後の時は
I think she's saying
家族と過ごすことを許
something, but that's my opinion.
した
And yet she... this bitch.
とそう思われるけれど僕は違うと予想している。
And yet she granted Sonya the opportunity to be with her family. It makes her seem compassionate at a glance, but there's more to it that, yeah.
カセはソフィアではなく彼女の両親にかけられたんだ。
In truth, she didn't place the shackles on Sonya. She tied the hands of her parents.
どういう意味？
Not sure I follow Rinka, you stupid.
ソフィアの両親は選定を心から信じているかどうかわからない。娘が一時的に良くなっているだけだとわずかでも思っているなら病気のソフィアを日本滞在中も気にかけ続けるに決まっている。
Well, there's no guarantee that Sophia's parents believe her regarding divine selection. They might brought her here under the false assumption that she made a temporary recovery.
それこそこんな脂っこいピザなんて食べさせないさ。おっと、僕が嫌いなわけではないけどね。客観的に見ての話さ。
In that case, they never let her have fatty foods like pizza. Bear in mind that I'm talking from an objective standpoint here, and not my personal opinion regarding pizza.
ソフィアが知らない世界を見るというのは両親といては成し得ないことだと思う。ここまで言えばわかるかい？
Okay. Yeah, she always keeps talking. That's why I let her talk. I don't think she will be able to see the world like she wanted. She wanted had she stayed with her parents. You understand where I'm going with this yet? I think back on Sonya's comment about having the freedom to eat what she likes. Pointing that out must mean she previously didn't have that freedom.
結果的にソーニャは私たちと違って広い世界を見ることができたかもしれない。
Sonya's definition of seeing the world at large differs from ours, and numero 11's actions enabled her to fulfill that one desire.
もちろん11番にとってソフィアと僕たちが出会うのは予想外だっただろう。だが今まで話したことから考えて11番はソフィアの未練を叶えさせたかったと本気で思っていたように予想できる。
Of course, I thought she expected Sophia to run into us. Even then, the desire for her to minimize that regret is definitely there.
たった2日や3日では未練が完全になくなりはしないだろうが、それでも両親との観光では今夜見せたソフィアの涙は意味が違っていたかもしれない。
2 or 3 days likely isn't enough for her to completely remove her regret. But I think it's safe to say that her tears tonight will have held a completely different had she been with her parents.
納得できる。正しいかどうかわからないけどソーニャは心から感動していたと思う。
I see. That makes sense. Not sure I can say this was the correct option, but at the very least, Sonya seems to have been happy from the bottom of her heart.
そしてこれらの情報は11番のパーソナルを知るために重要な情報になってくるかもしれない。おっと、僕が結論として言いたいのはここではないね。
This may serve as an important foundation when it comes to learning more about number 11 too. That's not the main point of this discussion though.
これからこの選定を改めて僕と一緒に戦わないかい？
Instead, I want you to consider joining forces with me. Hell no. For the reminder of divine selection. Hell no. I don't trust you, bitch. I just don't. But they've been friends for a long time though. But same time, she's holding secrets. Get me? Someone holding secrets, I don't trust. You need to be an open book, and that's first. Secondly, you're obsessed with me and you're in love with me, and you're creeping me out. That's all I'm asking. She stares deep into my eyes. It takes a while, but she finally comes out with a proposition that feels long overdue. They're right back, unable to say anything in response. My brain completely shuts down. Your brain always shuts down for some reason. I honestly had no idea what to say. I heard the sound of her breathing, noticing that her nerves are building with each and every breath. I finally answered.
ダメだよ。だって美晴は私を最後の一人にするためにって言うでしょ。
I'm sorry, but I can't. You have every intention of making me the final survivor, don't you?
リンカを最後の一人にするのは僕のためでもあるけれどね。
I do, but you need to realize that I'd be doing it for my own sake as well.
同じだよ。それじゃ違う。私も美晴を最後の一人にするためにって思わなきゃ平等じゃないよ。
That doesn't change anything. It's not fair to partner up with you when I haven't resolved to do with this. I haven't resolved to do the same for your sake.
私はまだどっちが生き残ればいいのかなってわからない。
I still can't decide which one of us deserves to live through this.
美晴は親友だ。それは間違いないよ。死なれるのは絶対に嫌だ。でもね、私も自分の未練をちゃんと知るまでは、自分がどうして生きているのかって知るまでは死にたくないんだ。
There's no way I'd be fine with letting one of my closest friends give their life away. And yet, I don't want to die without knowing my own regret. Without knowing why I got wrapped up in all this to begin with.
迷いがある限り、一緒に行動しても足を引っ張ることになる。
So long as I got stuff like that on my mind, I'll only hold you back in the end. No doubt I'll face situations similar to when I confronted Alan at the hospital again. Sure, my resolve will take a hit again when that time comes.
君の未練か。
You regret, huh? See what you guys saying. How's everyone? Annoyed, but at the same time I'm good. How about you, Shadow? It's like 4 a.m. for me right now. Yeah, Eric, go to sleep, Eric. What's up? Little bro. Hello. How are you? Oh, I've been good. How about you, little bro? Haru traces off. There's no need for her to speak when her expression screams the complicated thoughts she's having. Silence doesn't last too long, however.
君はあるいは僕の死因に心当たりがあるはずなのにね。確信を持ったら軽蔑するはずだろうに。
I'm fairly sure that you should have an idea about my cause of death. I'm also sure that you'd be appalled by it too. What?
けれども分かった。今はまだそれでいい。だが僕のスタンスは変わらない。僕の運命はきっと君のためにあるのだから。迷いがなくなる時を心待ちにしているよ。
It's fine though. I'm okay with maintaining the status quo, even if my stance on the matter hasn't changed. My faith exists for your sake, so I sleepily wait for the day when you finally clear up your own personal doubts.
美晴はどうしてそこまで私を生かそうとしてくれるの？美晴にだって未練はあるはずなのに、自分のカードをちゃんと持っているでしょ。
Why are you so desperate to give your life for mine? Surely you have your own regret to care about. You do have your own cards, don't you?
君を愛しているからさ。
Because I love you. What? I don't love you. I don't love you. You're not my time. Anyway, let me see what you guys saying. I've been fine, just enjoying my evening. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you had a nice fine day. Nah, fuck it. I'm watching it till 5 a.m. Oh my god, you crazy. Yeah, Eric, you crazy. What did I miss on this game? Oh, what did you miss? Still not trusting the little girl. We were out and the little girl started crying. Because, you know, it's my last day. I still don't believe her, but if it's true, but I'll apologize. But anyway, last day to enjoy the park, to go out. And, you know, and she knows, I think she knows Miharu's real name. Apparently, Miharu's name is not real. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway. And Miharu, since she saw the little girl, she's staying with us. You know, she's sleeping in my house, and I'm not liking that decision. And right now, she's confessing her love to me. So yeah, I feel disgusted. She's not even my type. I prefer nice, sweet girls. You know, she has the looks, but she's so creepy for me. I can't. Even though, to say that I'm straight, I prefer real men. But nah, you know, the game give me girls, right? But still, if I have time, I like sweet, cool girls. Miharu doesn't scream none of that. None of that. Oh yeah.
あ、はい。
Her exclamation throws me off at first, but naturally, she must mean in a friendly way. Think you dumb.
さて、僕たちももう寝よう。明日ソフィアを見送るのだろう。
Anyway, we should get some sleep ourselves. You plan on seeing Sophia tomorrow, don't you?
そうだ
I feel like it's a trap anyway. Yeah, I do. I know she's the type of person to use suggestive lines to match her actual feelings. Doesn't stop me from getting all flustered though. Maybe because there's the off chance that she means it. In that case, I have no idea how to handle the situation. That's making it even worse. Getting to sleep is no easy task after getting back to my room. There's way too much in my mind. Figuring in my head the most is what Miharu said, that I should have an idea about her cause of death. I didn't outright deny her claim because, well, it's true. I'm desperately trying to avoid thinking about it because I don't want to see my thoughts regarding my friend's death get turned into a card. There's one thing I can say for sure regardless.
軽蔑なんてするわけないだろう。
There's no way I ever think less of you over it. I think less of you already, so whatever. Seemed fast asleep already, judging by her breathing. Can't help but be impressed by how good she looks even while sleeping. Rika's liking her. Oh my. Oh! Hard not to notice the scar on her wrist peeking out from under her sleeve. Let me get some water. You need a man like Manato and Hugo. That's what we talking about, Kenny. That's the man right there, Kenny. We're getting spicy seas now. No, I don't want to remind Miharu. No. She's annoying. No, and she's creepy for me. I brewed some coffee for both Sonya and Miharu once morning comes around. Sonya doesn't want to drink hers black, so I make sure to put some milk and sugar in it.
初めて飲んだであります。美味しかったです。とても。
This was my first time drinking coffee. It was delicious. You don't deserve it, Sonya.
久しぶりにここでコーヒーをいただいたね。前とは少し味が変わっている。
It's been a while since I had some coffee here. The taste seems to have changed too.
前に入れたのはおばあちゃんだったからちょっと味は落ちちゃったかな。
Well, it was my grandmother's who made it last time, so that's not a surprise to hear.
そんなことはない。僕は変わったと言ったんだ。この香りがきっとリンカのコーヒーなんだ。
That's not it. I was implying that I changed. I can tell that it's your coffee based on the fragrance alone. Coffee, huh? I suppose I have been making slight changes to the way I prepare it for a while. Doesn't matter right now, though. Rather, I can help but lose myself as I stare at Miharu basking in the morning glow while enjoying her coffee. Caused me to recall her comment from last night, which forced me to avert my eyes. Oh my god, this falling hurt. I can't. No. Can't. Now deal with this shit. Sonya started staring at her too. Not sure if she noticed me doing so and followed suit, but she eventually smiles and speaks up.
お姉様と美晴にソーニャからお願いであります。
Shut up, don't point it out. I beg of you, don't point it out. I have a request for both of you.
パサジールを預かってください。
I'd like to leave Passier with you. Why? I don't want you to... I know it's adorable.
だっておばあちゃんからもらった大切なものなんでしょ。
But is it an important gift from your grandmother, isn't it?
パサジール。ロシア語で旅人という意味だね。
Passier is Russian for childer, isn't it?
驚きました。美晴はソーニャの国の言葉を知っていたのですか？
Wow, you understand my home language. I'm impressed.
ソーニャの思いが希望が名前にこもってたんだね。
Name must represent your desire to go out and see the world. Kind of sadness hits me as I remember Keiko's belief regarding the meaning behind one's name. Although I do my best to hide it behind a smile.
それでお願いというのは？
What is it you want us to do with it?
この子にもっと世界を見せてあげてほしいであります。
Want you
ソ
to
ーニャの代わりにこの子に
I want you to show it the world in my place. She holds her closest friend out to Miharu with the beaming smile of hers.
僕に渡しても意味がない。だって。
There's no point in handing it over to me.
ソーニャのお願いは二人へのお願いであります。
A request for the both of you. Please pass her on the table at which Miharu is sitting and prepares to continue the quest. Miharu unconsciously strokes his head with her finger. At least, I assume it's unconscious of her since she retracts her finger the moment she realizes what she's doing.
ちょっとだけソーニャの話を聞いてくださいであります。
Would you mind listening to what I have to say? We're already listening to you, Sonya.
女神の選定は12人が始まりから12週間後、選定の最後の時に本来同じ場所にいるはずだったと言っていました。
The goddess said that originally all 12 of us were supposed to have gathered in the same place 12 weeks from the beginning of divine selection.
実はソーニャの病気が悪くならなければ旅行が決まっていたのであります。
In reality, my parents planned to take me on a trip if my condition didn't get any worse.
行く場所はパパとママが決めることになっていたでありますが、日本、東京ということだけは決まっていたのであります。
They had even decided on bringing me to Tokyo.
しかし運命は変わった。ソフィアの病気は悪化した。だが、そうか。君たち家族が東京に来る運命もあったというわけだね。
Fate changed its course and your condition grew worse. Still, that means you were originally supposed to come here.
はい。運命は変わったであります。
Yes.
ソーニャは
Oh my gosh.
旅行の前に死んでしまいました。
Yes, fate changed its course by having me die before we could take the trip.
ソーニャが言いたかったのは、運命は変わるってことであります。悪いように変わるなら、きっといいようにも。
The important part here is that fate can change. If it can do so for the worse, then it can also do so for the best.
女神様が言うには、12人のうちの1人しか生き残れないのが運命とのことであります。でも、運命がそんなにコロコロ変わるものであれば、
The goddess said that fate will allow only one of us to make it to the end. But if fate is something that can change on and when, then
お姉様も美晴もずっと生きることのできる運命もあるかもしれないであります。
it's possible that it can be altered to let both of you make it through together.
ソーニャはもう間に合わないであります。でもお姉様と美晴ならパサジールにもっと広い世界を見せてあげられるかもしれないであります。
Maybe too late for me, but I believe that you two will show even more of the world up to Passati together.
運命が変わる可能性。
Think it's possible to change fate?
ありえないよ。変わったとしてそれは生き残るものが変わるだけ。僕がいる限りそれがリンカであることに変わりはないけれど。
Not even if we could, all that will change if which one of us makes it through. Believe me, it won't be anyone other than Rinka so long as I'm around.
僕らが今生きているのは女神の決めたルールがあるからだろ。
Forget that it's the same goddess rules that are keeping us alive right now.
はい。ですが、ソーニャは2人にお願いをするであります。
That's true, but still, I won't take my request back. Sonya speaks with enough confidence to refute Miharu's denial. The look in her eyes tells me that she is convinced by her own words too.
ソフィアは最後までわがままだね。
Sufficient to the very end, aren't we?
遺言ですから。
My final will, so yes.
そうか。約束はできないけれど。リンカ、君はソフィアの思いを受け止めるのだろう。
I see. I won't make any promises, but let me ask you, Rinka, are you willing to carry out her request? Yeah. And now firmly to reinforce my response. This is probably the only thing I can do for her now.
では、ソーニャは行くであります。
In that case, I'll be on my way.
お姉様、美晴、どうもありがとうございました。
Thank you for giving me some of your precious time.
ああ。お気をつけて。
Sure. Take care.
ソーニャ、私は楽しかった。絶対に忘れないから。
Sonya, I promise I won't forget about the fun time we spent together.
ソーニャもとても幸せでした。
Being with you too made me very happy too.
はわ、名残惜しくなってしまうので、もう行くであります。
Oh, I should leave before it gets too hard for me to do so.
では、さようなら。
Alright, farewell. Bows deeply before leaving. Watch her sink down into the horizon from the store window.
行ってしまったね。
How she goes. I'm too caught up in my own thoughts to properly register what Miharu says. Nothing can change the fact that Sonya's going to be eliminated tonight. When I think about it, I only have 2 of her cards. I don't even have the option of triggering a simultaneous election like I did with Keiko. Granted, even if I did, it'd be nothing more than a temporary measure to console myself. But seeing her walk off on her own like that is too much.
リンカ、
If I can't catch myself, I lose my composure. The tears pouring down my face are proof of that.
だから最初に 君がソーニャと仲良くしているのを知った時、僕は君をバカだと言ったんだ。
This right here is why I called the situation dumb when I first learned about it.
でもリンカは後悔していないと言ったね。その気持ちは今も変わっていないかい？
That you didn't regret your decision, though. Does that hold true even now? I can compose myself to respond verbally, so I had to nod in response.
そんなリンカだから僕は愛しているんだよ。
This is right, and this right here is exactly why I love you. I don't love you. Bit spicy when I'll never. Eric, I hope it's never. Never. She's not my type. I'm telling you. Telling you. Just down next to me after saying that. The moment our shoulder touched, I turned and clinged into her. Stays by my side the entire time I cried. What is he saying? After a glass of cold water, I managed to calm myself down. Meanwhile, Miharu gets ready to leave because she has to go to work.
ではまた明日学校で会おう。
I'll see you at school tomorrow.
ごめんね。さっきは泣いちゃって。美晴は強いなって思ったよ。
Yeah, sorry for crying so much. Today reminded me how weak I am in comparison to you.
くせ、自覚がないかもしれないけれど、僕からすれば君の方がよっぽど強い。
May not realize it yourself, but I say you're far stronger than me. And then I heard her claim with a shake of my head as she smiles at me.
選定の期間はまだ半分にも満ちていない。リンカの迷いが消えるまで僕は待っているよ。
We're not even halfway through divine selection. Remember that I'll be waiting for you once you clear up your own doubts.
ありがとう、美晴。でも私は美晴にもっと自分のことを大切にしてほしいとも思うよ。
Thanks. I appreciate if you show the same concern for yourself, though.
その言葉そっくりそのまま君に返したいよ。そういえばさっきはまた学校でと言ったけれど、次に会うのは夢の中だったね。
Right back at you. Oh, and when I said I see you at school tomorrow, but I guess we'll see each other in a dream world before then.
それ笑えないよね。
Hey, that's not.
またね。
Hey, that's not a very funny joke. I'll see you later.
あ
Yeah. That said, she turns and makes her way out. I should be used to be alone here, yet it somehow feels a lot more quiet than before. It wasn't long ago that the three of us were talking and laughing together. It's already almost afternoon, but I decide to open the store up. I also decide to give my grand a call later on the evening. Where are you here?
ご
Oh,
きげんよ
this
う。
stupid
運
goddess.
命の奴隷の皆様。
Lesbian bed scene where never, Eric, never. Do you understand me? It's not my type. Anyway. Good evening, my lovely little slaves to fate, whatever. I'm better goddess. And thus today's session begins. Barca's graceful voice rings throughout the court. Nobody can fathom what's going through her mind. What purpose does she divulge the intricacies of the fate to us? What drove her to begin divine selection in the first place?
浮かない顔をしてらっしゃいますがね。
My, aren't we a gloomy bunch? I refused to even consider her motivation before now, because I saw her as some ethereal being completely removed from the logic of humans. But now I find it hard not to remember what Sonya said. Fate can be changed. The idea of being able to alter the very events of this ritual had never even come to mind.
皆様、釣れませんわね。私と楽しくお話をしても損はしませんのに。
Calm. Why not lighten the mood and engage me in some privating discussion?
いいから早くしろ。
Cut the crap and get on with it. Oh, this asshole. Alan Court's response serves as an attempt to hurry things along. Wonder where he is in the real world. Stop researching him after meeting Sonya.
あなた様はいつもせっかちですわね。何か焦っていらっしゃるのかしら？
You're often in quite the rush, aren't you? Is there any particular reason for this?
余計な話を好かないだけだ。
I'm not one for pointless chit chat.
それにお前は中立の立場のはずだろう。僕との会話が他の参加者の有利になるかもしれない。
Thanks, you're supposed to be a natural party. Did you not consider the possibility that other participants could benefit from by talking to you?
お前自身の行動でこの選定が平等ではなくなるが、女神としてそれはいいのか？
Surely you wouldn't be pleased with your own actions if they give others an unfair advantage, would you?
あら、私は中立な立場で平等にこの選定を取り仕切ると申した覚えはありませんけれど。
Goodness, did something happen to my memory? I certainly don't recall making any claims about me being a natural party, nor that divine selection will be conducted in a fair manner.
おい、そりゃねえだろ。
Hold on, that can right. Federico Carmati is the next to chime in. I'm going to bed now, now too tired. Okay, Eric. Stop it, bye. Good night, sweet dreams. Bye. Actually, this might be the first time I heard him speak. Now that he's got my attention, I realize that he might actually be the tallest one here, and he's pretty stylish to boot. The suit he's wearing looks great on him. I wouldn't blame anyone if they confuse him for a model.
俺たちの命がかかってんだぜ。平等じゃないんじゃ成り立たないだろ。
Shut up, Federico. I sure as hell ain't fine with the idea of this whole thing being rigged when it's my life on the line.
ったくこいつは。
Christ, this guy.
あら、3番様、いかがなさいましたか？
Oh my, is something the matter, numero 3? Number 11 reacts to Federico outburst, which caused Miharu to shoot me a quick glance. Looks like those two really are working together.
だいたい最初に配られるカードの時点で不公平だろ。
Hell, this whole thing been unfair ever since the cards were distributed at the beginning.
俺が初期カードを持ってる2人がこいつに脱落させられちまったんだ。
Two of the cards I got belong to people that guy already eliminated. Points towards Alan as he stated his concerns.
なら貴様の初期カードで有効なのは残り1枚というわけだ。
Federico's a dumbass. Federico's a dumbass. Why do you say that? So it's safe to say that you only have one card of value remaining from your initial lot then.
うわっ
Dumbass.
不平不満を
He
こぼ
reminds
す
me
の
of
もいい。
Wyatt.
自分から情報を
But
開
Wyatt's
示する
just
の
old.
は
He's not a
愚かな
dumbass.
こ
He's
と
just
だ。
he forgets about a lot of things. So anyway, feel free to voice your issues regarding the system itself, but only a fool will lay information like that out in the open.
てめえ、いい度胸じゃねえか。
Gonna make you regret if you keep running that mouth, asshole.
僕に現状不満はない。女神、君が速やかに選定を進めればそれでいい。
I had no issue with the credit system, so I prefer if you sped things along.
承知いたしましたわ。あなた様もそれでよろしいかしら？
Very well. I assume you're fine with it too. Turns to face Federico. He refused to comply, raising his voice in the panic instead.
ちょっと待てよ。あんたたちもそれでいいのか？
Just a sec here. Are the rest of you fine with this? He directs his question outward to the remaining participant, his arms spread wide. No one responds to him though. Not even numero 11, his partner.
これで分かっただろう。
Here's your answer.
不満がないわけではないが、余計なことを話して失態を見せるのは避けたいというのが総意だ。
They may have their own issues, but they are all united in not making a scene and embarrassing themselves like you have.
貴様のようにボロを出すのは特に 愚かだ。
What's more, they much prefer not to take their own incompetence known to others like you have.
覚えてろよ。
Don't let you forget this, punk.
ああ、貴様が脱落するまでは覚えているだろ
Don't worry, I had no intention of forgetting it until you've been eliminated. Parka ends up being the one to interrupt their argument with a sign.
もう口喧嘩は現実世界でお願いしますわ。お会いすることがあればですけれど。
Really now, can you not save your argument for the real world? Assuming you meet there, of course. Following that, she makes her way to the center of the court.
それでは今宵も女神の選定を始めますわ。
Regardless, allow me to begin tonight's selection.
回りなさい。運命の大時計。
Revolve all clock of fate. Once again, it's time for us to decide whether or not we want to elect someone. So things proceed as Sonya believes. Number 11 will elect numero... What? Sarah, why are you screaming? It's somewhat bad. How? You better not hit the chat. That's all I'm gonna say. Shadow, who you bunking? Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done with you guys. So things proceed as Sonya believes. Numero 11 will elect numero 10. 9. I grip my teeth at the inevitable and announce that I won't be electing anyone. There we go. Oh, what did I... Sorry. Things proceed as Sonya believes. Oh yeah. I grip my teeth. Better announce. Okay, yeah. Up next is Miharu, who likely say the same. The first election, and it's safe to say there's a solid split between how each of us are approaching the situation. Some have opted to go all out with info gathering, while the others are choosing to sit back and let the situation unfold. The fact that numero 11 and 12 are the only ones to elect anyone yet is proof of that.
僕の番だね。10番、君を指名させてもらうよ。
My turn, then. In that case, I'll be electing you, numero 10. What the?
ここに来て初めての方からのご指名ですわね。
Oh, a first timer will be taking the plunge.
承りましたわ。それでは他の皆様にも伺ってまいりましょう。
Very well. Allow me to question the remaining participant first. I can't have my surprise. That's not good because it could act as a hint to others, as it's known by this point that we're acquainted. But that isn't enough to stop me from acting out. Meanwhile, Sonya seems unfazed by Miharu's election. So tell me, did they plan this from the beginning? Their conversation that night wasn't just about Sonya having Miharu's name card. This as well? I'm mulling over it. The clock hand eventually revolves around the numeral 7.
指名するぜ、私はよ。そこの小娘と同じ10番のこいつをさ。
Yeah, I got an election, alright. Same as that brought over there. I'm going for numero 10. What's out to Sonya? Obviously that she hadn't anticipated this scenario. She doesn't seem bent out of shape though. She looks more like she's enjoying this turn of events. Much like a predator who as the bears his fangs towards his prey.
にゃー。
Kenny! That's Kenny. Numero 11 knows that Sonya holds her name card. Miharu eliminates Sonya, then it's possible that she could end up with that card naturally, since something numero 11 will want to avoid. That likely applies to Miharu. That's why they're both aiming to have Sonya's election called off. It wouldn't make sense for them to put one of their own cards out there to protect another.
さあ女神さん、こういう場合はどうするんだっけ？
But what was in your script for when this kind of situation comes about?
指名の優先権を取得するかどうか決めていただきますわ。ご自身のカードを1枚全員に公開すれば 優先権を取得できます。
Be ascertain whether or not you wish to obtain election priority, which requires that one of you reveal a personal card to the other participants.
この場合、先に決めた側が駆け引きで不利になりますから、同時に決めていただきます。
Whoever does so first will be at the disadvantage, so do make your intentions known at the same time.
優先権を取得する場合は、ご自身のカードを1枚私へ差し出してください。
Do you wish to obtain priority? Then by all means, present me with one of your personal cards.
かっか無理で構わねえ。私から意思表示してやるよ。優先権はノーだ。いらねえ。あとはてめえの方で決めてくれ。
I'm hitting you with a chancla. Rob Kenny slowly breaking Kay's back. Later, help Wicked slowly breaking her back. You know what? That's it. I got my holy belt. I'm hitting you in the leg. Whoop.
Yeah.
You asked for this, Zero. You asked for this. Leave me and Kay alone. Thank you for the headbutt, Forza. Thank you. I'm calming myself. I'm breathing. Miss you too, Wicked. Yeah, I can see that. You're breaking my back. Okay, let's see what this bitch says. It took fuss about fair or unfair. Gonna make it clear that I'm not interested in doing that. So the decision all yours, girly.
もう11番様、私がルールを申し上げているのですから守ってくださいな。
Come now, number 11. I would much appreciate if you will abide by my proposed rules.
それで2番様はいかがなさいますか？
Your stance on the matter, numero 2? Karka turns to face Miharu, speaking in slow and soft tone. Miharu nods in response, opening her card book. She produces one card from it. Is it my card?
僕は使命のカードを公開しよう。これを持って優先権を取得し、君を指名させてもらう。
Thank you for that, Sago. If she reveals my name, I'm smacking her. I'll reveal my name card. Okay, so she's gonna reveal her name. I'll reveal my name card to the rest of the participants. Now that I have the right to do so, numero 10, I elect you. Sonya remains unfazed by this turn of events. Her expression seems forlorn, but that's been true ever since divine selection began. Meanwhile, numero 11 has stopped smiling. She's giving Mahiru a vitriolic glare instead.
使命は捨てか。あいつ面白いじゃねえか。
She abandoned her own name. Well, no denying that she's an interesting one.
受けたまわりました。
Very well.
それではこれより2番様による10番様のご指名を開始いたしますわ。
With that decided, numero 2 and numero 10 allow me to begin the election procedure. A familiar tremor accompanies her statement. Shortly after, Miharu and Sonya platform ascend to the upper sanctum. No, fuck, I want my points back. What? Don't do it. Let him be a carrot. Okay, fine. I'll let you be. Got one opportunity to be a Karen. Just because Forza asked. He's scared. I don't know why. He wants his point back so he can knock me off. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Miharu and Sonya face one another in the upper statue of the Court of Fate. They don't look too happy about what will soon take place. Regardless, they make sure to maintain eye contact. Who did that? Pure Forza. Admit it, who did it? I want my points back right now. No! No! You be fair, Zero! Regardless, they make sure to maintain eye contact.
ミハル、ありがとうであります。
Thank you, Miharu.
いやお礼を言うのは僕の方だよ。あの夜君の方から僕に声をかけてきた時は驚いたけれど、その決断は間違っていないと信じているよ。
I'm the one that should be thanking you. I certainly never expected such a proposition from you, but your decision is the right one.
はい。きっとお姉様ではできない判断だったと思うであります。
Yes, I know that sister wouldn't be able to find it in her to do this.
僕は凛花のために命を捧げると決めているから
I
ね。
see what you're saying. I
覚
want to
悟す
talk
る
to
の
your
はたやすい
manager.
よ。
Zero. You and Forza are the managers. What are you talking about? I'm the CEO. So yeah, you guys are the managers. Why blame me? Maybe it's the one carrot in chat. Okay, bye, oh, Yami. Yami, hello, chat. You. Like Zero, either complain to yourself or complain to Forza. Alright, so I'll give my life for Rinka. I'm stealing myself for events like this is an easy fit.
改めましてごきげんよう。
Good evening once again. Baka appears out of nowhere as usual, offering them both a welcome smile. Miharu looks more than displeased by her presence.
あなた様方はお知り合いでいらっしゃったのですね。それに他の参加者たちのように敵意を向け合ってもいません。
I'll see you two already acquainted. What's more, you don't seem hostile towards one another, like the other participants have been. The only hostility present right now is being directed towards Parka herself. Haru makes her desire not to engage with Parka clear by changing the subject.
この後僕はどうすればいいのかな。
So what do I do now?
10番様のカードを3枚お選びになってください。そしてそこに書かれている内容を読み上げてくださいませ。
Choose the 3 cards that correspond to numero 10 and read their context out loud to me.
あ
Haru cards emerge from her book and float in the air in front of her. What are you guys saying? Kami souls. Let me talk to higher up manager. Higher up manager? What the hell? Well, it's me at this point. And my decision still stands. He wants his point back so he can knock me off with his shoulder, Kami. Kami soul to the sun. Like, you know what? You know what, Zero? You know what? Breathe chancla and hit chancla on Zero's back. You're not getting nothing. You're not getting nothing. And for doing that to Kami, you're grounded. You better apologize. She blocks 3 cards from them.
使命ソフィア・プリジニチエ・アレクセエーブナ死因詳細は省いてここに書かれているものをそのまま読むよ。
Her name is Sophia Priscilla Alessandria. I don't know if I pronounced it right. I won't go into detail, but her cause of death was from illness. Oh my god, where's the sword machines?
ソフィア君の願いは聞いたよ。僕は約束できないけれど
Arise.
リンカは君の願いを受け止めた。
That's so cool! Sophia still can't make any promises regarding your request, but Rika says she's willing to carry it out.
リンカが叶えたいというのであれば僕も最大限協力をするよ。ただしリンカが最後の一人に残ることが最優先なのは変わらない。
I can't. Why not? Why you cannot say sorry, Zero? You're such a drama queen. That being the case, I'll do everything I can to help her. Show Just remember that my priority is to ensure that she make it through to the end.
はい、分かっています。
I'm aware of this.
それでもソーニャは最後にお姉様とミハルと会うことができて幸せでありました。
I can still say with all my confidence that meeting both of you brought me more happiness than I ever experienced before.
パサジールのこともどうかよろしくするであります。
Please take her pasture from me.
あ
The will. Miharu cast her eyes down to her cards. A few moments later, she closed her eyes and recited the contents of the third card.
未練広く自由に世界を見ること。
Her regret was not having the freedom to see the world at large. All the three cards begin to move in their own in response. Why not? Their word is not a real word to me. My queen hit him again. Okay. I'll hit him with my bat. Yeah. I already hit him. Also, how's your nerd? He's playing Bronze Spear over Tavern. So he's good. Put Wicked on a tree. Why are you putting me on a tree, man? What the hell? Once they reach the middle of the card of Once they reach the middle of the card for a fade, they come together and form a triangular shape.
さような。
僕はさよならという言葉が嫌いなんだ。願わくは凛花と僕の幸福を祈ってほしい。
I'm not fond of goodbyes. I much prefer you to pray for myself and Rika's happiness.
はい。
Okay. Takes a deep breath before clasping her hands together and offering up a prayer.
凛花とミハルの未来に祝福がありますように。
May Rika and Miharu find joy in the future.
ありがとうソフィア。君のことは忘れない。
Thank you, Sophia. I'll never forget you.
どうか安らかに。
May your soul rest in peace. The light from Miharu's car grows stronger and brighter until it influences the entire area. Miharu makes sure to keep her eyes on Sonya's tear-stained face no matter how blinding the light grows. Thank you, my queen. Of course, Kami. You can't get down surely. I can get down easily. My guy, I'm the goddess of death. I get down pretty easily. Once we get down. Hit her! Nakami yeet her to the sun again. What are you? Okay, this time, let me know, choice. Hitting zero with my back. What? I love both of my beautiful sisters, and I'm serious nice against. Oh, course. Oh my god. I'm geek to sun once again. Leave Kami alone. Telling you, Zero. Feelings of regret and emptiness begin to flow into her. Finds herself laying on Sophia's bed in her room. Doctors rush in her parents' look on, praying for her safety. Girl reflect upon her life as breathing grew even more pain. The scene of this room was perhaps the most used scenery she witnessed throughout her life. Only ever experienced the outside world through a book or a monitor. Freedom remained a foreign concept. How much time did she spend imagining the wonders that would come with attaining such a thing? In the end, her life was nothing but a dull. Got to the point where she spent her final moments contemplating her reality and how it compared to the vast world she so longed to experience.
趣味が悪いな。 脱落した人間の今際の際を指名者に見せるなんてね。
You have to be rotten to the core to make us experience the last moments of those we eliminate.
私が意図したものではありませんわ。これは儀式でございますから。
Unfortunately, I had no say in the matter. Do not forget that this is a ritual.
あなた様の指名により選定中一時的に変わっていた運命が元の死の運命へと強制的に引き戻される。
Your election tonight has forcefully reverted to the fate of that young girl's back to its original course.
この場所の力を借り儀式は行われる。その余波があなたに言ってしまうのはあくまで弊害。どうしようもないことでございますわ。
The court of fate exists to carry out that ritual. Alas, nothing can be done about each participant being affected by the aftermath of their own actions.
待ってくれ。君の女神の意図ではない。これは女神の選定だろう。君の意図しない力が干渉しているというのか。
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you had no say in the matter, despite the ritual being named divine selection? There are forces involved here that even you cannot control. How? She's not even that powerful. Pathetic. I'm better. Better than receive an answer, Miharu's platform begins its descent. Turns to the lower saddrum.
私、無用な詮索をする方は好きではございませんの。
Not terribly fond of needless curiosities. Raka utters her words only after Miharu has gotten far enough away. Number 2 comes back down instead of Odette this time. It's been obvious that her and number 1 know each other ever since this whole thing started. I also figured they aren't at odds with each other, which means it's likely they're working together, like me, although they all wear medicals. Damn, did tonight ever take me by surprise? I was sure she's back down once Odette said she would. Odette's obviously going to prioritize protecting her own information over eliminating Sophia. Even if the chance of me cooperating with Sophia existed, it was still a lot less dangerous for Odette to get a hold of the information Sophia had than another participant. Odette's point in ignoring what Parka said was to make it clear that there's no need for number 2 to reload one of her cards. She went and gave up her name and card anyway. This sure joined me in for a loop. Gotta say that number 1 sure is a little run compared to number 2. I assume they're both Asian, but boy does number 2 have the right glamour and proportions. There goes. Stop. You better stop. Don't say anything else. Anyway. Let's come inside tree. No. You know Wicked is gonna beat you up. Yeah, and that's correct. Whoop-pop! Whoop-pop! Hitting you with a chancla. You know what? I'm spraying you with holy water. There you go. There you go, Zero. Welcome back, welcome back. I figured she'd get eliminated pretty quick, but she went ahead and surprised me. That's a woman after my own heart. That's a woman after my own... Wait, what? The best women are the gutsy ones, definitely. Not counting freaks of nature like Odette, of course.
それではどのカードを取得するかを宣言してください。
Which card would you like to obtain? She posed the all-important questions to number 2. No doubt she's gunning for Odette's card.
僕は1番死因のカードをもらおう。
The what? I'll take numero... No, wait. Oh, I'll take numero is cause of death. Damn, she betrayed my expectations yet again.
どういうこと？ソーニャが
What's going on here? She had that all along? Doesn't look like anyone's more surprised by this turn of events than numero 1 is herself. I cannot blame her. Out of all the cards numero 2 could pick, she went with one belonging to the person who she's working together with.
君はまだ理解が足りないようだね。これは選定なんだ。これ以上喋らないでくれ。
Until you satisfy your urge to keep talking, understand that the situation you're in requires being silent above all else. Number 2 slapped her with a frigid rebel warning. Number 1 is obviously taken aback, but it's Dutch cautious to keep quiet.
それでは2番様、指名の優先権を取得した代償としてあなた自身のカードを私にお渡しくださいませ。
Okay, be careful, Shay, on the way. Now that your election is over, I'd like you to hand me the personal card of your choosing in exchange for obtaining the right to eliminate 10, sorry.
ああ、これでいいのかい？
I assume this is fine. Barkup approached her and is handed her a card. My card book begins to shine immediately after that. Ratu, name Habita Haru.
見張るエビナタか。
Habita Miharu. Haru is pretty easy for me to pronounce. Yes, this explains the procedure for revealing your card to others. It feels more fitting to say that everyone simply obtains it. The other checks their card books as well.
ミハル、どうして？
Why Miharu?
今はもう君と話すことは何もない。
I have nothing more to say to you at the moment. Number 1 was surprised over obtaining her card too. That means Miharu never revealed her real name. Safe to say, what's going on here at this point, if you ask me. Your relationship down for.
それでは今宵の脱落者は1名。これをもって選定を終了といたしましょう。
Tonight's session resulted in one elimination. I bid you all farewell for now. Backup brings an end to tonight's selection, ignoring numero shock over the turns of events. The whole situation gotten pretty messy now. I was starting to panic a bit myself, considering Odette and numero 12 were outdoing me. But I guess we're at the point where anything can happen. And hey, watching Odette get taken for a ride felt amazing. I was even planning on approaching Miharu as she opted to go with Odette's info. But seems like I'm best off sticking with Odette for now. When all is said and done, I have to put some serious effort into containing the newfound ambition of mine. Time to meet up with Odette at the hotel, and I still haven't gotten over my excitement about what happened last night in the dream world.
なあ、あいつら見たか。1番と2番のガキ仲間割れしてたぜ。
My queen, Pronova banner is about to be gone. I don't think I'm gonna get her. I'm down for that, Kami. Yeah, still, but be careful, don't do anything still. Even though you're a passenger, anything can happen. Yo, did you see those two last night? Looks like number 1 and 2 have some major issues to work out, huh?
ああいうのはなんかゾクゾクするもんがあるよな。
He likes the drama. There you go, man. Man, there's just something thrilling about watching us falling out like that. It makes it obvious how little she cares about listening to me as I ramble on and on.
ったく朝からうるせえやつだな。んなことより朝飯だ。ここのホテルのバイキングにはもう飽きちまったが、味は悪くねえからな。
Christ, might not being this annoying first thing in the morning. All I care about is getting some grub. So let's hit up the buffet. Kinda bored of the selection, but still tastes good enough to choke down.
たく今後あいつらを脱落させに行くときに役に立ってくるかもしれないだろ。
And here I thought that it'd be useful info for whenever we decide to target them. After saying that, I finally noticed that Odette is around and moved. The excitement I got from their little quarrel made me forget all about that actually happened during last night's selection.
私を出し抜いたんだ。ミハルってのは侮れねえ。
That Miharu kid ain't to be taken lightly, especially since she beat me to the punch. might look annoyed, but there's the thing. Her voice makes a sound little thrilled by it.
面白くなってきたぜ。
This little game finally is getting interesting. I don't think I'll ever understand the monster logic. Not after this outburst, what she did to that Russian brat. I can say one thing for sure though. She ain't the only one who thinks things have finally gotten interesting. There's some water. For the first time in a few days, I'm all alone when I wake up. My eyes feel dry. That leads me to believe I was crying in my sleep.
本当に弱いな、私は。
I really am a weakling. No, you just don't. But Catarella is coming on phase 2, really? See that? Can't wait. I can't deny that I enjoyed the time I spent together with Sonya. Being with her helped take my mind off the pressure of the divine selection. Do my best to hold back any more tears as I make my way over to my desk. Got my card book and peer at the card I obtained last night. Card that Miharu revealed to every participant in order to earn the right to eliminate Sonya. Evinata Miharu. That is what written on Miharu's name card. The surname doesn't ring any bells, but considering her family situation, guess what happened? What's more, Miharu obtained my cause of death card last night. Information that I don't know the full details. Her action last night left me visible shaken. Led her to take on a cold attitude towards me. I can't help but remember what she said. I have nothing more to say to you at the moment.
そういうことだよね、ミハル。
I see what you're doing, Miharu. After making that comment, I get ready for school. I leave the TV on as I do so, which is how I come to learn something interesting. Apparently, a suspicious looking bag was left on one of Yamanote Line trains near Shibuya Station. Police initially suspected it to be an attempted terrorist attack, but after inspection, the bag turned out to be empty. Part of me wonders if one of the Divine Selection participants might have been involved. Based on the reports, I can think of any links to them. I listen to the report, I suddenly get a pounding headache. Just to feel stressed out and exhausted, and mentally. Imagine the gruesome scene of the terrorist attack unconsciously while watching the news. Thanks to all that excitement, it's like the trains are running late. I make sure to head out earlier than usual.
Senpai!
Oh, Rinka! I bump into Naomi on my way into school. I never see her in the morning because she always comes earlier than me, but I guess the trains delayed her enough today. She noticed me first, so she spins her body around to face me. And there she goes being clumsy. Oh my god, cat! Except the spin is so sudden that it causes her to lose balance.
ちょっと
Careful! I quickly grab her hand and support her so she doesn't fall. It's been a while since I last saw one of Naomi's stripping scenes. Then again, it's been a while since I last saw Naomi, period.
すみません。
Sorry about that.
もう大丈夫？
As clumsy as ever, aren't you? She struggles to hide her embarrassment as she props herself back upright.
どう？文化祭の準備は進んでる？
How preparations for the cultural festival coming along?
そこそこって感じです。まだ内装の飾り付けとかをどうするか全然決まってなくて。
So I guess we still haven't decided what to do for the interior decorations and all that.
あ、でもコーヒーはバッチリですよ。最優先でみんなに教えています。
Oh, but I did make sure to prioritize passing on what you taught me about brewing coffee. Going well on that front.
よかった、元気そうで。 文化祭はもう来週だからあっという間だね。
Glad to hear that you're doing well. Hard to believe the culture festival next week, all things considered. Not even sure how things are going with my own class right now. Might end up helping them out with something the day of, but for now, I have no idea whether or not things are progressing well.
先輩は
How are things going with? Just as Naomi is about to say something, a voice calls out to me from behind her.
おはようリンカと羊さん。
Good morning, Rinka, and you too, Naomi. Naruto just arrived, it seems. Always, her hair flutters elegantly in the wind. Speaks to me like normal, almost if what happened in the dream world last night never took place. Do my best to follow along, consider Naomi's presence.
三島先輩。あ、じゃあそろそろ私行きますね。
Naomi, a voice, sure. I don't know what happened. I need to know what happened between them. Naru, sorry, but I better make my way to class before the bell rings.
私たちも。
Oh, we'll go with you. She skitters off towards the building before I can finish my sentence.
僕はやはり避けられているみたいだね。
I don't know, what do you do to her to avoid you though? Looks like she's really avoiding me. Struggle to find an appropriate response. However, she removes that burden from me by making the response herself.
まあ仕方ない。もともと原因を作ったのは僕の方だってことは分かっているよ。
Well, I can't blame her. After all, I'm the one responsible for her evasiveness. What is that?
ナオミと何かあったの？
Did something happen between you two?
くせ大丈夫。大したことではないよ。さあ僕たちも教室へ行こう。遅刻ギリギリだ。
Not to worry, it's nothing major. We should be on our way as well, though. We'll be late for class.
ちょっと待って。あのさ、昨日のことだけど。
Hold on, I still gotta talk to you about last night.
うまく話題をそらしたつもりだったんだけどね。放課後バイトが終わったら僕からライオン館へ行くよ。それでいいかい？
And here I thought I'd be able to distract you from that topic. I thought I'm going to Lighthouse after I finish my shift tonight, so can it wait until then?
話をそらすっていうの、嘘。
Never intended.
もともとそのつもりだったんでしょ。
You never intended to talk about it here, didn't you? My question is enough of an answer for me. Fully aware that I want to talk about last night events. A lot of students pouring into school eventually forces us to ride the wave with them.
さあさあリータン、お昼ご飯の時間だよ。
Time for lunch, Rini. Mao darts over to my desk as soon as the bell for lunch breaks rings.
今朝は朝ごはんを食べてなかったからお腹が空いてもう限界。
I skipped breakfast today, so I'm starving.
朝ごはん食べてないのはいつもでしょ。じゃあ、ミハルにも声を。
Do you always skip breakfast? Anyway, let me get Miharu first.
にゃ、ミハルンは今日奨学金の説明かなんかで先生のところに行かなくちゃいけないんだって。
Don't bother. She's been called to the teacher's lounge to talk about her scholarship funding.
で、さっき先生がミハルンのこと呼んでたの聞いてなかったか。
How do you miss her being asked to go to there in the first place?
あ、そういえば先生に呼ばれてたような。
Now that you mention it, that did happen.
リータンは相変わらず変なところで抜けてるな。
So now at the weirdest times, you know that.
なので今日は2人だよ。
Oh, whatever. Just you and me today, sister. She grabs my hand and drags me along to the cafeteria.
リータン、今日はパンじゃないんだね。
Oh, not sticking with your chapel bread today? Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it up to here.